slipped on. Fizzy says Cassie, Mama Bear on the call. Brandy B, Tandy swinging hammers through the wall. Tomboys are the last 24 on the grind. SRB, Rach, Marley, Drake on the line. Wisdom speaks while you're looking down. Breakdown, typically unique. Shut a fake clown face down. Moonlit baby roll. Chrissy Chaos in the chat. Cat K, Bonnie B, Lucy pushing back. Mac P, Randy Foley, a story on deck. Moderating all the mess, keep the timeline in check. They do it all the time, make a problem disappear. Say the word once, stay up there. Blue crew, true crew, better put respect on the name. They run this scene, they don't play that game. Trolls beware, cause they don't ever care. Running this shit, making everyone aware. Day after day, yeah, they do it their way. Locking it down when the room go crack. Crew, flags in the air. If you slide sideways, better say a quick prayer. Woo! They keep it in line. Keep it in line. From the first loud bang to the late night side. Blue crew, true crew, better put respect on the name. They run this scene, they don't play that game. Trolls beware, cause they don't ever care. Running this shit, making everyone aware. Day after day, yeah, they do it their way. Locking it down when the room go crack. Crew, flags in the air. Say thank you loud if you really dare.
Hey, y'all sound so motherfucking try! It's all you can't fuck me! Ooh, crow! Crow! Hey! Hey! Metal in my veins, hip hop on my tongue. Blue crew, true, we forever young. Fizzy, sassy, Cassie, Mama Bear in the chat. Brandy B, Tandy, put the hammer where it's at. Tomboy Zells are the last 24 one lock. SRB, Rach, Molly, make the chaos stop. Drake with the wisdom speaks, typically unique. Moonlit, baby roll, keeps the wolves on a leash, yeah. Blue crew, true crew, they moderating the mess. Keeping it in line, cleaning up your stress. Trolls beware, they don't ever care now. Running this, making all the way. Day after day, do it their way. Day after day, they do it their way. Day after day, meet up their way. Day after day, they do it their way. Hey. Hey. Day after day, they do it their way. Crazy's chaos, Cat K on patrol. Bonnie B, Lucy got the morning star glow. Make P, Randy first, stand firm, no fear. Lee story, writing law in here. Moderating the madness, flaming the rise. Click, clack, justice, cutting through lies. You step out of pocket, they right on time. Whole squad tight on the front line grind. Woo! Blue crew, true crew, they moderating the mess. Keeping it in line, cleaning up your stress. Trolls beware, they don't ever care. Running this, making all the way. Day after day, they do it their 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 way. They do it their way. Day after day, they do it their way. Metal in my fuck shit.
Yeah. Hey. Blue crew, yeah, we break them mold. From the first my ping to the late night scroll. Name by name, we don't miss, we don't fall. Run this shit, let the whole world know. Fizzy on the line, keep the vibe so tight. Sexy Cassie, cut a clown down. Midnight, Mama Bear, watch it like a hawk on the wire. Birdie beat, stand beat like a fuse set fire. Tomboy settle with the heart of a tank. Last 24 hours, I'll be holding down that flank range with the clap back clean. No stress, money, Drake, truck, two, vintage taste. Blue crew, run the shit, better know that. a label on a car. Watching from a bar, so the fake was far. Breakdowns hit the cold flip, unique. Moonlit baby with the late night freak. Bliss was chaos in the calm in the stack cat. Cake body geek, got the seats in the chat. Lucy Moody star with the sharp ass clear leg. P ready first, say a word if you dare. Be a story moderating every mess. We've been in and out while they dope, while they just stay through it all day. Every green, every brand, keep the feet so clean while they live in your head. Folks be where you better say get in. Try to come word wrong, that's a straight implant. They don't ever flinch, don't beg, don't bend. If you come for the crew, that's the story's end. Yeah. Blue crew running shit, better know that's true. Keeping all the chaos in the creek cut view. Trolls beware, they don't ever care about you. They do it their way, their way. Blue crew running shit, make it all make sense. For the wild, wild fire to a break stop fence. If you cross that line, they'll come straight through it. They do it their way, their way. Blue crew, blue crew, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Blue crew, yeah, we break that mold. From the first my ping to the late night stroll. Name by name, we don't miss, we don't fall. Run this shit, let the whole world know. Easy on the line, keep the vibe so tight. Sexy Cassie, cut a clown down. Midnight, mama bear, watch it like a hawk on the wire. Birdie beats can be like a fuse set fire. Tomboy settle with the heart of a tank. Last 24 hours, I'll be holding down that flank ranks with the clap back clean. No stress, money, Drake, truck, two, vintage. Blue crew running shit, better know that's true. Keeping all the chaos in the bleak view. Trolls beware, they don't ever care about you. They do it their way, their way. Blue crew running shit, make it all make sense. For the wild, wild fires who a place out fence. If you cross that line, they'll come straight through. They do it their way, their way. Blue crew, hey. Wisdom speaks, got a label on a car. Watching from a bar, so the fake was far. Breakdowns hit the cold flip, unique. Moonlit baby with the late night freak. Bliss was chaos in the calm in the stack cat. Cake body geek, got the seats in the chat. Lucy Moody star with the sharp ass clear leg. P ready first, say a word if you dare. Be a story moderating every mess. We've been in and out while they dope, while they just stay through it all day. Every green, every brand, keep the feet so clean while they live in your head. Trolls be where you better say get in. Try to come word wrong, that's a straight implant. They don't ever flinch, don't beg, don't bend. If you come for the crew, that's the story's end. Yeah. Blue crew running shit, better know that's true. Keeping all the chaos in the creek cut view. Trolls beware, they don't ever care about you. They do it their way, their way. Blue crew running shit, make it all make sense. For the wild, wild fire to a break stop fence. If you cross that line, they'll come straight through it. They do it their way, their way. Blue crew, blue crew. Concrete cold, cameras watch but the lens is sold. Cut the tape, splice the same where a sinner stands bold. Gloved hands paint the scene in a dead blue glow. Every frame is a chain on the truth we know. Yeah, every headline like a mask on a loaded face. Every timeline built to bury what they can't erase. Redacted skies, all the lies come raining down. Voices rise, but they mute every angry sound. We know their names, we see the blood on display. Beyond injustice, there has to be a better way. Yeah. City screams, but the broadcast cuts to games. Empty chairs where the answer should drop like flames. Closed doors where the monsters toast their pay. Every law is a wall in the people's way. Every question meets a practice plastic smile. Every victim filed away in a numbered pile. Redacted skies, all the lies come raining down. Cries ring out, but they vanish in the crowd. We know their names, we see the blood on display. Beyond injustice, there has to be a better way. Can you feel that chill when the guilty walk past free? Yeah. While the brave go still, locked in buried history. Can't unsee, can't unlearn what we saw today. So we tear that script and we light it till the screens go gray. Redacted skies, all the lies come raining down. Stand up now, make the silence choke on sound. Hey, we know their names, we drag their shadows today. Beyond injustice, we're gonna carve a better way. Standing on the sidelines, lying on repeat. Little campfire fiction for the front row seat. Day after day, same story, same spin. You dress up the rumor like it's evidence, then grin. You point at a case, say look at that man, but you don't got a screenshot, don't got a plan. You talk about a white car like it's some smoking gun, but every single detail falls apart one by one. Stop pushing the lies, goofy gray. Every word you throw, someone pays. We gotta get the truth before another one dies. Fog lights on, we cutting through your disguise. Stop pushing the lies, goofy gray. Fog lights blazing, you still mumble in the haze. Goofy gray static, every channel, every day. You shout, I got proof, but your pockets stay bare. Just echo in an alley, just dust in the air. Just another idiot, storytelling every day. You build crooked houses out of things you can't say. You sell loaded rumors like they're holy signs, while family sits shaking on the other side of the line. Stop pushing the lies, goofy gray. Every word you throw, someone pays. We gotta get the truth before another one dies. Fog lights on, we cutting through your disguise. Stop pushing the lies, goofy gray. True Crime Cafe, where they go to sauce balls, seeking the truth, finding the time, busting these cases, everything fine. Blue crew backs him, keeps him in line. Gotta find answers, gotta make time, solving the bullshit, praying for real. Big Daddy Meatball fighting for the next meal. True Crime Cafe, can you feel that grind? Digging in the dark for a twisted storyline. True justice hiding far out of view. He's hoping every night he can answer just a few. Camera on the counter, coffee going cold. Hours every day, chasing what he's told. Keep keeping it real. Never read from a script, just a man with the mic and a tight grip. Clicking through the files, faces on the wall, names in the notebook, hearing every call. If the system sleeps, then he won't rest. Puts the weight on his chest, puts it all to the test. Crime Cafe, can you feel that grind? Digging in the dark for a twisted storyline. True justice hiding far out of view. He's hoping every night he can answer just a few. Gotta find answers, gotta make time. If nobody listens, who draws the line?
All right. Welcome back to the cafe, everybody. It is great to see you all today. Hope you're all having an amazing Monday, start of your week. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend that I may not have seen. It's great to be back in the house with you guys today, guys. Make sure you get yourselves a nice, comfortable seat and a big old cup of whatever the hell you want. Fill it up. And come on in and let's have one of these awesome conversations we do today, guys. We're going to be reviewing a video somebody sent me. I thought it's kind of interesting. And we're going to discuss Hunter Chapin, per request again. So that's what's on the agenda for today. And of course, whatever else our conversation, whichever direction it goes, which it usually does, we'll be doing that as well. So thank you all again for joining us. I hope you're having an amazing day because you all are amazing and deserve it. Again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all, wherever you are, whoever you are. I hope it's good, guys, because it's great to be here with you guys. That being said, well, you know what the next step is. So let's just do it so I can shut my mouth.
Neon lights flicker like broken halos. Whispers gather in the smoke-filled air. Tables carved with secrets and shadows. Every story's a wound laid bare. The kettle's boiling with a restless rage. Justice written on an unseen page. I sip the silence, bitter taste, waiting for the ghosts to show their face. At the True Crime Cafe, we serve up the pain they try to hide away. Pour another cup of the truth you crave. Raise your glass to the names they betrayed. Mirrors cracked, reflections are liars. Ashes fall where the guilty once stood. The jukebox hums like a funeral choir. Echoes pounding through the neighborhood. Every scar is a candlelit vow. We hunt the how, we demand the now. No more silence, no more disguise. We'll paint the night with sharpened cry. At the True Crime Cafe, we serve up the pain they try to hide away. Pour another cup of the truth you crave. Raise your glass to the from the bottle's rim. The guilty write stories in invisible ink, but we'll drag it all up from the edge of the break. At the True Crime Cafe, the reckoning burns like a black bouquet. Every shadow will pay in the True Crime Cafe.
Hello, hello. Welcome back again, everybody, to the cafe. It's great to see you guys here today with me. I appreciate you. Sorry I'm running a little late today, guys. I had a bunch of stuff going on here at my home. Sorry, I know what I was going to say. Anyway, but I'm here now, and that's what matters. So come on in, grab a seat, get comfortable if you will, and let's get into this mess. As always, like I said, there's a video review out. Somebody sent me and said, hey, have you seen this? Could you review it? So on and so forth. So we're going to check that out. And then we're going to discuss some other things within here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It is great to see you all back here again today. Let's see who we got here. Chocolate Dip Strawberries. Welcome back. Our mega stars in the house. Turkey Creek Gal. Good to see you. Blue Devil. Welcome back to you. Megastar, the Megastar. Miss Meg's in the house. Margaret, good to see you, dear. Old Man Suds, welcome to you. Blue Devil, Jessie Lynn, welcome back, Miss Jessie. Miss Tandy, welcome to you. Ro, always happy to see you. Mr. James Moen, welcome to you, my friend. Good to see you. Crime and Chaos, welcome back. Living Dead Girl, great to see you today. Sluther 75, always a pleasure. Miss Christina, great to see you today. Fiji, welcome back to you, dear. Good to see you today. Crime and Chaos, Miss Lori. Let's see, Lisa Winchester, welcome back to you. Chocolate Dip Strawberries, I'm here for the music. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's supposed to keep you guys preoccupied till I bring my ugly mug in here and start talking to you. Astastic back in the house today. Great to see you, ma'am. I want to thank my moderators for jumping in here, taking time out of their busy lives just to pop in here and help little old me out doing what we do. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Seahawks fan, Miss Tandy's in the house. Great to see you too. Fizzy's fizzing around as always. Miss Jen 7, welcome, Jen. Great to see you. Thank you for all your help, Jen, with the Kurt Cobain case we're covering on Sundays over there at Crimes After Dark. I do appreciate your help, and anybody else that's throwing stuff at us. I hope you guys are enjoying that as well. There's our SRBBB. Good to see you, BB. SRBBB. Don't ask me why I say her name like that, guys, because I don't even know. CZ, welcome. Good to see you, because I'm a dork. I think that's why I do it. Always happy to have CZ in the house. Dale Harrison, welcome. Thank you again. And I've definitely heard a hammer call. Speedy, welcome. I think Speedy was the first one in here. Good to see ya. Redacted in the house. Could just keep going all day with that one without fail. Beach Babe, good to see ya. Speedy. Let's see who else is in here. Christina 27, welcome to you. There's Miss Kim, typically unique. Good to see you, Miss Kim. Jody Walters, wonderful to see you. As always. I think I got almost got everybody. And Stitches is in the house. Good to see you today, Stitches. As always, thank you for joining us. Luz Theron, welcome back to you. Miss Yvette Poole, welcome. Janet Us 75, great to see you. High Heels and Hanahan, good to see you. Cheat Code 3967, welcome to you. Trisha Weinstein or Weinstein, whichever way you want to say it. Bernstein, welcome to you. Great to see you. You guys, happy MOK Day for those of you that celebrate that. Even for those of you that don't, you got a day off of work for free. So happy MLK Day, and so be it. Matt Emlo, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us today. Ms. Ali J, welcome to you, dear. Thank you for joining us today. Anybody that's new in here, wonderful to see you guys. I really appreciate you so very much for joining us. SoCal Gal, good to see you. Tomboy Charm, welcome back. Michelle Weddle, great to see you today. Always good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, James. Choppa's in the house. Hey, yo. What is up? Buffalo Chick, welcome back to you. Good to see you today. Margaret 8851, welcome to you. Somebody said nachos. Old Man Suds dropping #1 on our goal so far for anyone that felt ripped off by my appearance. Well, I don't know. What's up? Hemi's in the house. Good to see you, Hemi. I don't think they were really bothered by your appearance. I think you blew out some people's eardrums when you started yelling a little bit. I think that's what got everybody, bro. But besides that, it was okay. Crime and Chaos, Miss Lori, thank you for being here again. And that was very nice of you. Amethyst in the house. Good to see Amethyst. I have a personal Kurt Cobain to share with you one day. Please. I love hearing stories. Love hearing stories. Always. Chicken nachos or beef. A little bit of both, James. A little bit of both. No sermons today, please, Tandy asked. Okay, gee. I'll try not to. Miss Wendy, good to see you. Gwenda Mueller, welcome to you. Cheryl Mims, welcome. What's good with you? Great to see you today. Really, Meg? They shut our schools down. Everything government's shut down here today for this. That's wild. I guess it's per state or per city, I guess. Donnie Riesling, hello. Yeah, please do, Amethyst. I'm curious. Thank you, Meg. Again, that goes out. Anybody that chooses to support us via Venmo, PayPal, and or Cash App, guys, as always. We don't expect it, but we do appreciate it. It helps keep our bills paid so we can keep going and coming out here and hanging with all you beautiful people day after day. So thank you very much for those of you that choose that. And Meg, thank you for posting that. I appreciate you very much. Let's see. Guys, anybody wants to become a member and you're using your phone, click that link right there, Miss SRB, throughout there, and jump on in the sauce with the rest of these awesome meatballs. You can help us spill this sauce day after day. Crud Dog Music, good to see you. Thank you, SRB, very much appreciated. Sup, RJ, good to see you, buddy. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Busy said your driveway's too cold. Can you turn up the heat? Yes, ma'am, I will. You know, you're always welcome to come on inside. We have a little bit of food in here and some water and a blanket if you want one. Mandy Lynn, Sue, welcome. Living Dead Girl, good to see you today as well. Come on down, guys. Nachos, you got Lucy. Is Lucy here? Damn it, now I want nachos. You guys talk about nachos. Thank you, Tomboy. Got everybody think about nachos now. Nachos. Nachos and not his, not theirs. Hasta. Well, I think school is shut down here because it's so cold out. Quick hide the nachos. RJ's here. You guys are a riot. I swear to God. I love it. High heels and Henny jumping in the sauce with the rest of us. Welcome. Another new meatball to add. Yep, on pool. Wonderful to see you, dear. Yeah, it's cold as, well, hell ain't cold, but it should be. It's colder than hell here. That's for facts. It is. I know that ain't right. What the hell's going on with my phone? That's better. It's 14 degrees. The real feel is 6. It's cold. Cold. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Yes, it's cold. For sure. I'm ready for the damn groundhog to do whatever he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do. I know it's way too early for that, but I know you thought it said crime and nachos. If you look at it fast, I can see that. Yeah, I do. When you look real fast, I could see that completely. Nachos. Hemi, what's up, Hemi? Let's see. Come on in, guys. There's 127. Wow, that jumped. 127 of you guys in here, guys. And I think we got 81 likes. Come on, y'all. Pretend like you like me for a little while, please. Pretty please. 15 feels like 8. Yeah, we're about the same typically. False Star, welcome to you. Good to see you today. MB 7623 Yates, welcome. Been a while since I caught a live. Been mostly on replay. Well, we appreciate you either way. And I'm grateful to see you today. Doc J, good to see you. Welcome to you. Sluther 75. High heels to the sauce. Very, very cool. Let's see. I think I got it. Peaky. Is that Peaky? It is Peaky. What's up, Peaky? Good to see you. Anonymous Mystic, welcome. Yeah, I think I'm ready for spring too. I'm not looking for summer because I hate summer, but I'm looking forward to spring. Oh, damn. Down in Texas, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, that's Meg's. That's Meg's way of telling me to throw my phone in the toilet. See it? See, my mods just, they love me to death. They don't like my phone because it's so loud and annoying. And I get insane amounts of calls. Spring would be nice, wouldn't it, PG? I have turned my phone down. It turns itself back up, Meg. I can watch. Remember me doing this. See it? There it is. I'm turning it down all the way. Now I set it down. When it rings, it'll go. Because it's a dumb phone. I don't like it. I don't like it. Blame the ghost. I mean, it probably is the ghost. You guys know I have something living here with me besides other humans, but whatever. We can hear what you're playing. What am I playing? What am I playing? I'm not playing anything. That's a lot of thumbs, Hemi. Well, you can have all the snow from here if you want it, Mystic. I don't want it. Take the Great White North for a year or two, please. Amen to that one. Well, Miss Kim, congratulations. I know you've been around longer than that, but congratulations and happy Dagoversary on 8 months. We appreciate you very much being part of our family, and we appreciate you being part of this community. Much love to you, ma'am. And you know you're welcome to join me up here today if you'd like to. What'd I tell you? Look, see? I turned it all the way down, and it ringed all the way back up. Hello? 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 Like I said. I told you. Thanks for calling, Tomboy. If you add your wife and family to favorites and turn on do not disturb, their calls should still come through, but not anyone else's. I'll have to check that out, Beach Babe. Big bag of Doritos, huh? I wish I had some chips here. That was you calling? Oh, well, thank you, Astastic. I knew one of you guys did. They're all day long, y'all. All day. I turned it. That's what I just did, Ro. I turned it down. It turns right back up. My phone is dumb. And maybe if I change the ringtone, it'll be different. It was Tomboy. What's up, Mama J2? Or Mama J, good to see ya. Mittens for Kittens, welcome. My house is more than likely haunted, guys. I've actually physically had weird things happen to me here, for those of you that are newer. Shelby Sabacool, hello. What's up, Rusty Booby? How are you today? Or did she tell you to call me? I knew it was one of you guys. Rusty Booby's in the house. Sure enough. Do I have forced air heat? My house is 110 years old, Donnie. No. I have old house heat is what I have. I have a really old ass furnace. It dries out real bad around here too. Today is cold in the States, and that it is. Oh, I promise you my wife is not a jealous person. She knows. She knows 100%. There's nobody on this planet that could ever draw my eyes away from the love of my life, period. Facts are facts. And you can ask anybody that knows me in here. We're about to hit this year, in May 7th this year, we're going to have our 20-year anniversary. And we've been together for 23 years, so 25 years. 25. The cat lady's in the house. Good to see you, dear. I know you were Astastic. It's all good. I know who actually called me. No big deal. Michelle, welcome. That's right. Nobody could top Mrs. Dago. Sorry, guys. I love you guys more than anything. But when it comes to them, that woman there, nope. Sorry. You could not give me $200 million to look somewhere else. I just wouldn't do it, guys. I couldn't do it. I have my soulmate, the love of my life. Unfortunately, I had to experience the creature first and do 9 years of that. But it was worth it to be able to get the amazing woman that I'm married to now, who I truly, deeply love more than anything on the planet, other than, of course, my children. Foya and Find Out, good to see you. And my grandbabies. I love them. My grandbabies are my heart. Absolutely, Blue Devil. No worries. No worries. Nothing serious or personal in here, guys. They all know. We joke about it all the time. Yeah, my mods know I've talked about her. They've met her a few times. She's pretty awesome, guys. Truly, she is. She's pretty awesome. And I'm lucky to have her. I mean, she's super smart. I'm very lucky for that. She's got 2 degrees in psychology. She does a great job. She's smart. She's beautiful. She's so funny. She's got the biggest heart of any person you'll ever meet in your life. And I have her. Rusty Booby's having issues with her phone, but she says hi. Hello to Rusty. Little by little, we're getting the whole family in here. She is absolutely awesome, and thank you for that, Meg. She loves you guys, too. She really appreciates all you guys for supporting us and myself the way you guys do in the channel, and for just being part of doing what you guys do for me, making me happy day after day. She appreciates you guys very much for that and appreciates the channel. So, MB, congrats on that big ma. Yes, thank you. And congrats to you too, MB. Well, it would never happen. It's people have tried. Nope. I don't even have that urge, you guys. I mean, most guys, even guys that have been married for years, will look. Okay, even when you're out walking around the store or something, you'll look. I didn't even have the urge. Now, I got my own little crushes. Don't worry. We've talked about that before, and she knows. She has hers too, you know. We're okay with it. Neither one of us are jealous. We've always been very trusting of each other. Never been any issues. And that's what we were best friends before we became, you know, more than that. So, and that's what makes it work. Rusty said, Dago's the only one who can get away with calling me. You know, we love you, Selby, period. The whole family. Gen 7, thank you, hon. Yes, crushes are human. Oh, I got a few of them. I've had a few of them for years. I'm always, and I can remember, been in love with, what the hell's her? Oh, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I can't remember her name. Always. I don't know why either. Couple people. There's a few of them out there. Thank you, Ro. Miss Potts in the house. The creature. That's what she is, Annie. She was some kind of a creature. She ain't human, but I just call her the creature. Oh, yes, Ann Taylor. I have a little boy crush on Ann as well. Don't ask me why. I know why I have the crush on Jennifer Love Hewitt, but Ann Taylor, I don't know where the hell that came from. There's something about the power that she exerted or something. I don't know. 11,600. I did hit that. Thank you guys very much for that. Very quickly, guys. We're moving up that ladder. Thank you all. We'll be at 12,000 before we know it. B.S. Rebecca, welcome. Blue Devil. Tom Hardy. My wife, believe this one or not, you guys are going to die laughing. My wife's number one for years, I think she still has a thing for him, was Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. She was so in love with that guy. And I'm like, what? Why? He's like a tree with long blonde hair. The dude's like 7 foot tall. Is what it is. And quite a few other people. Of course, myself, she says, which is awesome, just like I am with her. Kathy Buhner, welcome. Those hands. Yep, Mikey's in the house. Yeah, I have a fetish for hands and fingernails, folks. I always have. I still like her, though. That's weird, Jesse. She plays on the show 911, which I love. I still like her. I don't know why. Medicated and listening. Great to have you here, Annie. As always, thank you, SRB. And thank you for those of you that have been sending things via the wish list and helping with all of our stuff here. You guys are amazing. God bless. You have no idea how much that helps and how very grateful I am of those things. You have no idea. So thank you. I do not like frozen sour grapes. That is absolutely untrue. Thank you and congrats. Welcome to the sauce, Tastic. Sorry. Reba's kind of cool. I think she's cool. Welcome, Faye. Prince Tip. Yes, I like those too, Fiji. I've always had a thing for women's hands and their nails. Don't ask me what it is. I can't explain it. It's weird. But that's one of the first things I look at. Always has been. I don't know why. Tattoo girl, good to see you. No worries, dear. No worries at all. What frozen grapes are fire? No, not these ones. These ones are made to be super sour. They're weird. And I tasted one time and my face sucked into my head. They have a clip of me eating it. My wife did it on purpose, so. Come on in, guys. Come on in. So we're, like I said, we're gonna review this video somebody sent to me. It's interesting in regards to Hunter Chapin, and then we're gonna discuss some things along with it, and then some. When was that, Meg? When I ate the grape? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, ma'am. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That's a fact. That's why I don't do the. I can't handle that. I've always been that way, even on my own hands. But yeah. Oh, the grape thing. Yeah, she got a kick out of that. Grace Kirk, good to see you again. Hottie JG. Again, welcome. Hottie was somebody that sent something to us from the wish list. Thank you for that. People keeping me stocked on coffee. That's for damn sure. And I really appreciate that much. Okay. Looks like we got 164 peeps in the house. We're going to kick it off. I don't think we're going to get many more. If anybody is Truth Seeker, welcome back. Good to see you today. Awesome. I'd love to see him. Coffee is not gross, Meg. If you keep saying it, I swear to God, I'm going to boycott you. Coffee's amazing. I will have the printer set up here soon, guys. I'm going to print off all these files. I have to get paper first, but then I'll have them all printed and filed just like Miss Lana does. I did. Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My other ones died a while back, so thank you very much. You're amazing. And I got the file folders too to be able to file the documents in. You guys rock. You guys absolutely rock and roll. Panda Hug, welcome. And it all supports the channel, guys. It helps to keep things moving on the channel, get things going. And then once I get the printer, I'll have the whiteboard set up, everything. We're about to where I want to be, period. So rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay. SRB said, roll that beautiful bean footage. And guys, make sure if you have not yet done it to please sign the petition here. I think we were close to 1,000 signatures the last time I saw it up. Thank you, SRB. We're real close to it. So please, if you can. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. My background thing froze. I'll be right back. Okay. First Noel, hello. Welcome back. 131. Thank ya. Sweet Irish girl. I'm married to one of them too. Welcome. Sorry, guys. I had you pause for a minute. All right. I think I got everybody now. If I missed you, I will catch up with you. Love and Other Habits. Good to see you. Chocolate starfish. Oh, boy. What are we talking about here, Miss Jen? And hot dog flavored water with a chocolate starfish? That kind of talk? Or are you talking about a chocolate starfish for real? Because I'll change the channel for that one. Just saying. All right, guys. Let's get this video up and moving. Review it. Get into our discussion. Yeah. Yes. Limp Biscuit. Yeah, and yes, yuck. You bet said yuck. I don't blame you. Rolling. All right. All right. All right. What am I doing here? Let's see. You gonna work for me or not? Come on now. Come on now. What's going on? There we go. Now it's working. Sorry. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Yep. This was put out. Looks like it was put out 2 weeks ago. I never saw this before, but it's interesting. And we're going to watch it real quick. Not very long. We're going to discuss it. And then some other things that go along with it. I'm going to roll that beautiful bean footage. I did, Mikey. I told a bunch of them today. I got to send them to you yet. Okay. They all look stupid because I look stupid. I hate taking pictures. And my videographer and Mikey that are trying to get me to send pictures so they can do things. That's a picture that Molly took, the videographer, and she did some AI stuff to it. Whatever. They're working on my videos and stuff like that, trying to add things and stuff. They're trying to get me to take pictures to send to them, and I hate pictures. Thank you, cat lady. You can thank Molly. She put that together. Dapper, huh? I don't know about dapper. I still think I'm ugly as all hell, folks, but it is what it is. I get yelled at for that all the time because I can't help myself. All right. Here we go. Or maybe not. God bless America, Dago. Come on. Bring it down. There we go. Now, this was put out by, I know you guys know the channel, Idaho 4 Revealed. Heidi Smith, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll put them on when I have to read things. I hate wearing them, though. The channel that put this out again is Idaho 4 Revealed. They do some wild stuff on this case, guys. Just so you know. But, guys, make sure you do subscribe to them. Check them out if you will, please, and thank you. 1 second here. And again, I want to thank those of you that were over there supporting us last night at Crimes After Dark with Devil's Advocate. I really appreciate you guys for that, as we all did. One minute. There we go. Okay. And 1 minute. I did that, Fizzy. That's how you know. I might look like a ding dong, but I am smarter than I look. I promise you that. Where are you at, Kim? 1 minute here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, moving along back to where we're supposed to be at now. Sorry about the delay. Okay. Terry H, welcome. So again, we're just going to review this, discuss it, break it, all that fun stuff. I'm muted for a minute because of the music. Even though I love the song, I can't play it. I muted it for a second because of the music, guys, but I do love the song. Is Molly here? Miss Molly? Maybe, maybe not. So this video is called Hunter Chapin and the Death Now. Yeah, I have another one too, Christina. It's in the back too. That's the one I was going to pull up, but. And this is playing right now, you guys. Now it is. There we go. Sorry about that. Good golly, Miss Molly. Great song. I'm going to get hit for it, but I love it.
In MPD Officer Nunes's investigative report, sequence number 3, 2:30 a.m. was also the time when Bethany said she went to bed. Bethany, like Hunter Chapin, knew what had happened, and they knew that the timeline had the 4 Idaho 4 victims either dead or clinging to life. It was after 2:30 a.m. when Bethany claimed that Madison came into her bedroom to ask if she knew where Murphy was. Bethany told Madison, no, Madison left. One wonders what she meant by the word left. Why were so many people angry at both Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogen? What could she have done that would have pit as many people against her as had happened? Remember this, that Hunter Chapin drove to 1122 King around 2:20 a.m., and after discovering Ethan in the horrible state that he was in, he asked what had happened. Who did he ask?
911 location of your emergency. Something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
All right. 1 minute, guys. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Uh-oh. Hey. Thank you, SRB. I think we can move right into that next. Actually, so yeah, we will. So does anybody have any thoughts on this whole thing about Hunter? Because that's a good one, SRB. Another great channel, by the way, too. Thank you for that. Does anybody have any thoughts about this whole thought about Hunter being there at 2:20 in the morning? I mean, honestly, I know everybody's questioned Hunter because he showed up when he did and didn't seem super duper upset, but I also attributed that to shock. Okay. I don't know that I think he was there, but that doesn't mean he wasn't. That doesn't mean that you can't think that. You know what I mean? I mean Hunter Chapin, not Johnson. I'm sorry. There's been rumors going around, Annie. You know how rumors are. It's just another angle. That video right there said that he was there at 2:30. There's other people that have stated it. They think he was there at 2:30, so on and so forth. I don't know that I think he was, like I said, but I respect people's feelings and their opinions on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think that I definitely don't think he took part in the crime. I don't believe that by any means at all. I've had it presented to me that they think that they may have called Hunter over and that Hunter may have known about it before he showed up that time that morning, and that he didn't know what to do, things like that. I don't know. I don't know that I believe any of that, you guys. These are all opinions, of course, and theories. So as I always state, everything we talk about here is, you know, when we get into this kind of stuff, it's all purely alleged, based off of speculative theories and stuff like that. So everybody's welcome to their opinions, as always. Welcome, Liz. I don't know that it makes any sense to me, to be honest with you. I'll be honest. And I don't want anybody to be offended when I say that, but I know there's people that believe that. Yeah, right there. That's exactly what I'm saying. Absolutely. You cannot state it as a fact. We don't have anything proving it's a fact. We can think it because there's many thoughts, but none. So again, and thank you for making that statement, Annie, because truly, she said it's okay to think it, but it's another thing to assert it as a fact. No one has said that he was there at 2:30 in any interview with police. I get it. They lie, but not one person interviewed said that he was there. And that's my point right there. And that's something that needs to be taken into consideration with everything that we talk about, you guys, because there's been so much stuff put out. I mean, anything is possible, but not everything happened. Do you know what I mean? Just that's how I look at it. But I respect everybody's feelings and thoughts on it. You all have the right to your feelings, thoughts, and opinions. And I want you to have your own, truly. 1 minute here. Trying to find something here. We're going to jump into some more Jack Decor stuff too, per request that's been asked for as well. Where is this other interview at? Hold on. Can I find it? I had it. Where's it at? 1 minute. And also, if you just a minute here. I'll be damned. I can't ever find anything when I want it. 1 minute. Here we go. I found it. Sorry, you guys, for the delay.
We are back with our GMA cover story. More on the Idaho College murders case after Brian Koberger agreed to plead guilty to all counts. Shortly before we learned of the plea deal, Kana Whitworth sat down with the family of one of the victims, Ethan Chapin. I want to go back to Kana in Boise. Good morning, Kana.
Yeah, George, good morning. So the last time that Jim and Stacy Chapin saw their son Ethan alive, it was Parents' Weekend at the University of Idaho. They told me they left full of pride. Their 3 children.
Thank you so much for that, Turkey Creek. I do try. I know I'm not perfect, but I do definitely try. So thank you so much. That means a lot that you said that. It truly does.
Their triplets were living their best lives, but that feeling was short-lived. It wasn't long after they learned that Ethan had been murdered in a quadruple homicide that thrust the town of Moscow into chaos. And this morning, for the first time, the Chapin family tells the story of how they stayed afloat.
We just decided maybe it was best to tell our story of Ethan literally one time. He deserves it. He deserves our story of him.
This morning, as the Idaho murder suspect prepares to accept a plea deal, the family of Ethan Chapin speaking publicly together for the first time since Ethan, his girlfriend Xana Kernodle, and her roommates Madison Mogan and Kaylee Gonzalez were brutally murdered in an off-campus home at the University of Idaho.
I miss him every day. When you lose your son at 20, it's different. It's a different loss. And I miss him every single day. And I always will.
Ethan, a triplet with his siblings, Hunter and Maisie, all attending the University of Idaho together. Hunter and Maisie and their parents, Jim and Stacy, now telling their story in a new Prime Video docuseries, One Night in Idaho, The College Murders, remembering their 6'4", larger-than-life brother and son.
We played every sport together. Every time we went in the car, it was together, partied together. There was never a dull moment.
The night before Ethan was killed, Maisie brought him to her sorority formal. She now cherishes the text he sent her before bed.
So he started off by texting me. I think he said, "Dog, come hang out. We all want you here." And I said, "I'm going to bed." And then he said, "Love you." And I didn't even respond to that. I think I was asleep by then.
And the "I love you" kind of stood out though.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Hunter, who pledged Sigma Chi with Ethan, says the next morning, a friend at the fraternity woke him up saying the police were at Xana's house.
Hunter Johnson came up to me and said, I was like, "Where's Ethan and Xana?" And he's like, "They're not here anymore." It's like, "What do you mean they're not here anymore?" He's like, "I think they were murdered last night."
Hunter was forced to call his family with the news, his parents in disbelief.
It drives me crazy because I've always wanted to protect my family. And there's really nothing there that I could have done. You know, instantly he was taken.
A suspect, Brian Koberger, arrested nearly 7 weeks later. With a bit of relief, the Chapins shifting their focus to their son's legacy, getting tattoos to honor him.
We all benefited from having Ethan in our lives for 20 years. It's a tremendous loss.
Now, the Chapins told me that they brought Ethan's ashes and his red Jeep home to one of their favorite places in Priest Lake, Idaho, where they live like Ethan every day to honor his legacy. For more on their story, you can catch One Night in Idaho, the college murders. It premieres on July 11th on Prime Video. George.
Okay, Kena, thanks very much.
I don't know. Again, I don't downgrade anybody for their thoughts or what they think. I won't ever. I do have issues about certain things that I question, but I'm not gonna go at somebody like that until I know. Do you know what I'm saying? I have questions though. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I've heard that. When did Hunter Johnson go to Ethan's brother if he's at the house holding a knife and hanging out with police? I think it was after the fact. Annie, 1 minute here. I'll show you. 1 second. 1 second. That was actually kind of where I was going next to show you guys that too. One minute. One second. I think it might be around this part. Okay, so this is Hunter right here, Hunter Johnson. Hunter Chapin comes walking up from either the Sigma Chi house or the White Apartments up here, and Hunter Johnson goes over to him immediately. That Explorer has been in that parking lot all night long. According to Eric Gower, that Explorer was there when he picked the girls up to take them to the corner club and when he brought them back from the corner club. Sorry if you didn't have sound. Hold on. And then it's there now in the morning, and then Hunter comes walking over. You'll see him up like where Bethany was standing. He comes walking up from there. I think he's wearing like a pink sweatshirt.
And the guy that lives here, his name was what? Or he's usually
Ethan.
And you knew he was here this morning?
No, I didn't know. I had no idea he was here.
Okay. All right, describe the guy that you saw.
I don't think he was a little bit taller than me. And I couldn't really see much of him, but I'm almost positive he was wearing a full black outfit. And he had this mask that was just over his forehead and over his mouth, and he didn't say anything to me, like, at all. I just shut the door and locked it, because I didn't know what to do. And I think he went out, like, the side door, the sliding door in the kitchen that goes out to the backyard. And then I didn't know anything else, so I called, and I was like, I just need to come downstairs and find you, because I don't know where anyone else is. And I called Maddie, I called Xana, I called Kaylee, no one would answer.
Okay. All right. For Xana, do you know how old she is?
She's 20.
Is she in everybody else?
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay. She's a student at UVI?
Yes.
Do you have any contact information for her parents?
No,
It's okay. Well,
okay.
There's a guy. I haven't told her.
Hang on, we're getting there.
Okay.
Can I apologize? No, we have no idea. Xana's date of birth.
Okay. And you don't see him here?
And then Kaylee, yes.
It's okay. You're the whole thing. Just a guy. The left, please.
Yeah, I can move.
Okay.
I don't be weird because all of us
Dark, right? Or were the lights on? About 6 foot.
sure
Did you get
all nothing suspicious until 4 a.m.
I can't remember if it's when he's talking to Dylan or if it's when he's talking to Bethany that Hunter walks over. Yeah, I know it's during one of these body cam interviews. Just give me a second. I'll get it. Okay, so there's Hunter over there by the pole now. So hold on. He might be waiting.
You mind hanging out here, please?
See, I kind of wondered if Hunter reached out to him because he's standing there like he's waiting for somebody. And I was told, pay attention to Hunter Chapin's way he acts. Yeah, good call, Annie. That's something else too, guys. That car, that guy that went through that had the thing on his hand as he's driving up through, he's going to pick up his friend. Well, he goes up, goes through, turns around, comes back out, no friend. Very good. Like, what the hell? What were you actually there for? You know? Okay, here comes Hunter Chapin. Like I said, Hunter Johnson was sitting over here doing something with his phone. Next thing you know, he gets up, walks over to the pole, and then here comes Hunter Chapin up the stairs, almost like Johnson was waiting for him. And that's where they interact at. Of course, it's not on audio, but
You said, okay. Can you spell that for me? Do you have a middle name? What's your date of birth?
I'd like to know who that other person over there is. I can't see them very well. Sorry about the banner, guys. My apologies.
Let's get a phone number to reach yet. And then your driver's license through what state? What state?
Oh, and I think it was the per Amazon, whatever one. There was been so many of them, or maybe it was Dateline. That statement was made that Hunter Johnson went over and woke him up and told him what's going on. Well, that's not what happened. We're watching it right here. See, that's what I'm talking about. Johnson never left here. And here comes Hunter Chapin walking over. That's what I'm trying to say, you guys. Some of these things are questionable. I have questions about some of this stuff, like why things were said and done a certain type of way, but now we see different things. That's why when that person sent me the email and said, do you know about this, this, and this? Well, of course I did, because I watched this like 300 times, but I never like thought about those questions until I watched this again.
Is your driver's license through?
And again, if Hunter Johnson's over here telling him what's going on, there's like almost no reaction. It's kind of weird, but maybe people are just like that. That's all I can say.
Do you have a room that's assigned to you here?
Yeah, he said it there too, Annie, but it was in another one. Like there was an interview that he was in, one of these other ones, where he was sitting next to oh shit, I can't remember. I know he was by himself. It was a different one that I can't remember which one it was though. That's what I was trying to say. And he said something else to that extent as well. My apologies. I'm not trying to confuse anybody.
Someone else.
And yeah, Choppa's right. There was no reaction from Jack Decor either, from what I could see at least. Nope, you're perfectly. Don't you apologize, Annie. You know better than that. Come on. Choppa's right.
Were you here last night? Okay. Is it okay if you walk over to my car with me and we can talk over there? Okay. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. She was probably going to be talking to a lot of people, retelling the same story. So,
Am I still allowed to go home soon?
we can't hold you forever. Okay.
Heidi says, I'm wondering, do you think this is all one incident or two, if you don't mind me asking? In what form, Heidi? Like, which way do you mean? Like the murders or the whole thing? Thank you very much, Liz. Appreciate that very much.
So you'll cross that bridge when it gets there, and the detectives will work with you guys to get all of you however the best can. Okay. So you were here last night. What time frame were you here through now? Were you here the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
I will say this, it is definitely, I'm not saying that they're wrong or anything, but it's odd the way the reactions all happen when Maisie shows up too. Bethany already detached one. I think Bethany was going to leave. I'll be honest with you, Annie, and everybody. When Nunez got there, Bethany was standing right here. And Jenna McClure was on her way in this vehicle right here. I think before police showed up that she was going to leave and just leave the whole area. I think she called Jenna and Jenna was coming to get her. I think she was leaving, period. Until they saw the police car and he said, nobody's leaving. I think that's what stopped it.
Okay. What time did you get here last night?
Can I check?
Yeah.
Try to ignore her and watch these two right here. I know it's hard, but just watch these two.
And while you do that, I'll turn off my lights too. I'll be right back.
I don't see any kind of a reaction, which is where my question came from. Is it because you already reacted, because you already knew something? Were you already told? Possibly, was he there earlier that morning by some weird chance? We don't need that audio for her, but I don't know. I mean, maybe, Liz. That's a good question. It truly is. I very well could be. Hi, Noni. Good to see you, dear. I think Jenna brought Bethany. Bethany wasn't with all other. No, Jenna shows up. You can see Jenna show up on the other body cam right in front of the police car. She goes down, turns around, pulls back up, and then she gets out of the car and walks over with Bethany. But Bethany was standing there when Nunez pulled in, kind of behind the pole. Well, that's what they're saying, was that showed up at 2:30 and that he was in it possibly. That's what I'm not sure of. I don't know. Right. 100% DK. Bethany's sitting down over here she's over here with the rest of these kids. So, well, that's because Pav put out a video saying he thought that was them showing up in that Explorer at 4:30 with that really, really loud ass exhaust, and it was there already. It was there already, so I don't believe it was them. I don't believe that vehicle sounds that way either. Just there's no way. I think that was what Pav thought. Okay, I'm not saying he's right or wrong. That's probably where you got that from, Kim. Yeah, there was nobody else in the car. When she goes by the first time, SRB, I think we watched the video and looked at that. There was nobody in the car but her. And Bethany was standing at the pole already. So thank you much, Wellington. I appreciate that very much. God bless. I think you hit our goal. Or we hit going towards our goal. And there again to Jack, which we're going to be talking about Jack here in a moment too. Again.
Tell you guys what's going on? We absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark with this, but okay.
Again, like I said, if you follow, and again, we have to trust it. There's the problem. Eric Gower's interview, he claims that vehicle, that Black Explorer, was there when he picked the girls up at 10:45 or whatever the hell it was, and when he brought them home at 1:56, it was still there. So, did it come and go? I don't know. We know that Ethan's Jeep is broke down. So who the hell's driving the Explorer? Okay. Is it Hunter? Is it Ethan? Is it Xana and Ethan? Is it all three of them using it? I don't know, you guys. That's what my biggest thing is I can't really put my thumb on it. So again, thank you for that, Wellington. Very, very much appreciated and very gracious of you.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, guys, when I said that, I don't really trust Gower either, so it could be either way.
And what's your relationship again?
If I remember right, redacted, yeah.
Yeah, man. As soon as I know we're able to fill you in.
Welcome, Sophie. Thank you for joining us.
We'll let you know. Okay. Like I said, you're welcome to get out at any point. If you want to hang out here, you can, because it's warm. If not, you want to hang out with them, you can hang out outside too. Okay. Anyway, I'll just crack the door.
I'll be honest with you guys, and I know a lot of you guys don't think he had anything to do with this, but he's the one that unnerves me, is Jack DeCoeur. There's something about him that makes me very highly uncomfortable. I don't know why. Truly, I don't know why. Satire, welcome. You know the story of Cain and Abel, the motive there. Yeah, I do. I do know the story. Welcome, Dawn. Good to see you. Well, see, that's the thing, is they were both very intoxicated from my understanding. So no, I understand, Turkey Creek. No worries, dear.
Or we'll try to not lock it on your social media. Water dishes.
Anyway, I want to get to where Maisie shows up real quick, and then we'll jump out of this. I'm showing you guys what we see. You guys take your own. Again, I want you to watch these things, think about these things, and make your own perception from it. That's all. I don't expect anybody to think what I think or feel what I feel. All right, so there's Chapin on the phone now. And if you remember, he made that statement that he called his mom, or maybe Stacy said it, either way, and said, Ethan's gone. She said, well, where is he? He's not here. So then go get him. No, he's gone. And then he tells her that he's deceased. And that's just weird to say that like that. I've always thought that. You know what I mean? And again, people are all different. Stress and shock does different things to different people, folks. I've seen it so many different ways, being on different scenes of different accidents and situations. It's wild. People are all different. He said that's how Hunter J told him. Well, Jack D was the number 1 suspect at some point too, guys. So that's another, we're going to look at him too as part of our conversation. So I got to wonder if this is Hunter on the phone with Maisie or on the phone with his mother, or both.
She's just one of her friends. I'm sitting over there. Are you just
Oh, okay. All female.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so you guys watching Vampire Diaries out in this the second level? Okay. And then for how long?
I don't know. And then Maddie and Kayla came home from the club. And then we all hung out in Kayla's room for a little while.
So Maddie and Kaylee were at the club?
Yeah.
Do you know how long they were there? Probably till closing at least?
I don't know. They went to drug truck afterwards.
Drug truck.
Hold on.
Okay. And then they came home.
I'm going to play that audio back real quick, just for one piece there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then she's just one of her
Go ahead,
friends.
Heidi.
I'm sitting over there. Are you just
Oh, okay. All female.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so you guys watching Vampire Diaries out in this the second level? Okay. And then for how long?
I don't know. And then Maddie and Kayla came home from the club. And then we all hung out in Kayla's room for a little while.
So Maddie and Kaylee were at the club?
Yeah.
Do you know how long they were there? Probably till closing at least?
I don't know. They went to drug truck afterwards.
Drug truck. Okay. And then they came home at about what time?
Sorry.
It's okay. You're doing great.
Like 2.
So they did get home at 2?
Ish.
How do you know that?
I just have a picture in Kayla's room with Murphy.
Okay. Then what happened after that?
And then Maddie took out Murphy, and then
Murphy's the dog?
yeah, and then I went inside to go to bed, and she was still taking him out. And then I was in my dad, like, about a Thursday, and Maddie just said that she lost Murphy. Like, she was, like, and was wondering if he was with me, and I just said no. And then I went to bed.
And what time do you think she's asleep?
Maybe 2:30.
Okay. What time did you wake up at all?
I heard something like loud and Murphy like bark. Like usually like he barks at things. And then I thought I saw like a firecracker, so I thought someone maybe was just drunk and like put a firecracker in the house. But I wasn't even really sure because I was kind of still asleep, so I wasn't sure if it was like real.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I had listened to a couple things at the time. Loud, you thought you saw a firecracker because of a quick flash?
Yeah, through like my door, but I was like still half asleep, so I don't know if it was like real. I thought it was maybe a dream.
Welcome, Chris, and anybody else jumping in. Appreciate you guys for joining us today. Very much so.
Okay. So no answer. Do you have any parent contact information for?
I know Maddie's.
Okay. Down or something so you don't forget.
Okay.
You doing fine otherwise?
Yeah.
So, as all these people, I know.
All right, hang on. This is where Maisie shows up. Right there.
Hi, what's your name? What? Okay. Mind just hanging out with them for a second?
Just for reference, the person you hear crying in the background is yelling. Yeah, that's what I would have thought too, Chapo. They would have all embraced, you know? I don't know. Something's just, like I said, things get pointed out to me. I watch it. I look at it. I follow. I analyze it my way. And it's not muted. It's the body cam's muted right now. I don't know why. Probably because he's talking about something he doesn't want. They don't want us to hear. Do you guys need me to back up over anything, or are we good? But again, I just like reactions are what I'm expecting. I've seen reactions, and yes, people have different reactions. These are younger people. Their emotions are usually pretty strong. This is a sibling. Both of these two just, I don't know if I don't know. Welcome, Claire. There again is what I was asked to kind of review and discuss. And then there's these idiots. Mr. Stash himself. I don't trust any of them, by the way, you guys. Not one of these police officers do I trust for anything. Nothing. I'm just being truly honest with you guys. It's very weird. So, again, if you have thoughts, feelings, comments, leave them in the chat or in here. leave them in the community post if you can, or if you want to in the comment section. Either way, please. I want to know your guys' thoughts. You know what I mean? ATX, what's going on? Good to see you. Something is just obviously this entire case is weird. We know that. I believe for those of you that were curious, is that Ava Wood, the melting blanket girl, the weird one that inserted herself, lives over here, right there. That's my understanding. Okay, so I had people asking me that. That's what I mean. So, and I still think, okay, and I'll say this clearly and state it honestly. I think that when Hunter Johnson went in that house, that he went through the whole house. Thank you so much, Meg. Hunter Johnson, in my opinion, went through the entire house. Janice's room first, third floor, back down, and out they go. I truly believe that that's what happened. I still think Dylan and Bethany may have too. While they were in the house, they may have gone through it. These are my opinions, guys. It doesn't mean it's true. It just means my thoughts, okay? And I think the things that were seen were described not to the police, but to everybody else around that circle. That's just, again, opinions. So anyway, any thoughts or feelings on that situation about Hunter, Chapin, and any of the other stuff? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, please. Chapa, she lives at the Whites. See, I thought she lived over here from what we watched. But if she does, okay, that would make some sense too. Thank you, Chapa. Woke up. Good to see you. Hour earlier, it was all over Snap. Yeah, right. I believe that too. Kim even said that way back 3 years ago. So, not that no, they kept him away, Snooper, from my understanding. So there's that. Hold on a minute here. Let me do something. Let me move this and this. And oh shit, I forgot. I always forget this. Sorry, everybody. 1-1, my brother. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, bro. And the link is pinned if anybody wants to join me. Oh, holy shit, Lucy's in the house. Back to yelling at me. Hey, AR, what's up, bud? And the link's pinned at the top of the chat. If you want to join me, please feel free. You're welcome to. What's up, Lucy? Lucy's yelling at us again. So I'm going to move on now to something else about, and we're going to discuss Jack DeCourt a little bit too. I don't think I did one. I'll have to look. Or yeah, I did. I'm sorry. One minute here. One second. Sardine. Sorry. I'm trying to get back to where I was at to grab what I was trying to grab. There we go. Okay. So, just a minute here. Again, this was put out. 1 minute here. This is kind of pretty interesting. SRB, thank you. Copy link there. Another great up and coming channel, in my opinion, that I'd love to see you guys subscribe to. It's called DTH2 to Rescue. Go check it out. See what you think. Okay, hold on. One. Vic 1 to Vic 2, then Vic 2 to Vic N1, would be on Vic 3, etc. Okay, on we go.
met with sudden, horrible death. That little thrill is going to be purchased dearly one day at the price of torn, mutilated bodies and tragic, heartbroken families. If we could only stop that.
You guys might need to turn this up on your end. It's a little bit low. Let me double check my sound in the background. I think I have everything turned all the way up. Just a second. Yeah, it's all the way up.
This is the one. Welcome to the murder floor. You can call me Z, or you can call me ZTH. Either way, not finished searching. I'm not finished.
Good question. How is it the victims don't have each other's blood and biomaterial on them? If Maddie was first, Maddie would be on Kaylee. Maddie and Kaylee should be on. Yes, transfer should be imminent in this, Annie. I agree with that. Just from my own personal experience with EMS and stuff like that, there should definitely, if there's multiple victims, there should be multiple DNA transfer, whether it's blood, body fluids, whatever. There should be transfer through all three, or for all four, between all four. I'm sorry. So again, very interesting question.
Listening. I've got my ear to the door, turning every stone. This is just speculation. Everything I say in my videos is just my opinion, and my opinion only. You are free to agree or disagree. I welcome both.
Was it the only gal that was there?
That I noticed.
That you noticed? Okay. Okay, so you said you came back between 10 and 11. You were...
This is the interview with Peyton Rossi. Probably going to be discussing Jack DeCour's situation then.
Watching the movie with your and his girlfriend, and then what happened after that?
I went to bed, and then I ended up going and picking up 3 seniors from the club around 2, I want to say.
Sorry to interrupt you, man. You said you guys, what time did you leave the court club? Probably about 1. That's, I don't really know that I was paying attention to time. No, that's right.
Please welcome to the stage Jack DeCour and the Unknown Male's greatest hits. You might remember them in I Don't Really Know What I Was Paying Attention to Time, and That's My Best Guess. And topping the charts this month is I Kind of Heard Some Things. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody.
Okay. You remember what time you went to bed?
Probably like right after, probably like 2:30, 3.
Okay. Did you go to bed before you picked them up or no?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so you watched a movie, you went to sleep, then you got a phone call?
Yeah, I was laying in bed, and then like we usually have a sober driver,
right?
For like nights, weekends, and stuff.
Yep.
And one of our freshmen got pulled over, kind of let off with a warning. He wasn't like driving his own car,
right?
So he just came home and told him, "Don't worry about rides or anything. Like for the rest of the night, I don't want you to get in trouble or anything."
Right.
And then,
so you kind of took over that role for the night then?
Yeah, I just picked up just from the club.
You said?
Yeah.
And who else?
Just those 3, sir.
Sorry. And who else?
Oh, yuck. Annie, I'm sorry, hon. I hope you feel better. Please feel better. Hopefully we talk to you soon.
Okay. And then
yes, sir.
Okay, you picked them 3 up at the club?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then what happened when you picked them up from the club?
I just drove them home and dropped them off.
Did you guys all leave the vehicle together to go back in the house, or did anybody?
They live at an outhouse. Sorry, I should have been clear.
Okay, where do they live at?
They live at a place called. It's on King Street.
Okay.
It's right across from, I guess, like when you pull into that, like there's like that small little street and then that cul-de-sac kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's the white house on the right.
So they kind of live by the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I feel like.
So if you pull onto King Road.
If you pull onto King Road.
Yep.
You see like houses, those apartments, and then that little like breakaway street, like where you can turn left and
onto Queen.
Right.
Yeah.
And then so they live like right past that on the left on King Road, just like past where you turn left. You just keep going straight, and they live in the back like corner. Right
okay, there. So kind of closer to the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Okay. And you dropped all three of them off?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did they say like what they were going to do or anything? Did you see them like go inside?
Yeah, I saw. I mean, they were going inside. I didn't really think of it too much. I just kind of reversed down and drove back home.
Okay, and you said that was around what time?
Yeah, I can see when, because I called Jack. I can see what timestamp that is to try and make it a little more. I just don't want to give you the wrong time.
No, you're good, bro. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I called Jack to pick him up at 1:49.
And which Jack was it?
He's referring to Jack Decor for those of you that don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say, so you called him at 1:49?
Yeah, just to let him know that I was at the club there ready to pick him up. And then I dropped him off, so I probably was back home by 2:15, 2:30.
What club was that?
The Corner Club.
Okay. So at 1:49. Okay. Did any of them say anything or mention if they were with anybody, or you just basically picked them up and dropped them off?
I just picked them up. It just kind of sounded like they were the last people that didn't get a ride. So when I told our freshmen to like just hold off on giving rides, I guess they were just kind of the ones that got stranded. So that's why I got them.
Gotcha.
So how did you end up getting home? Just another buddy came and picked us up. Okay. Who is that? Do you mind me asking? I think you have, yeah. How do you spell his last name? And you just went straight home, you said, right? Yeah. Okay. And then about what time did you go to sleep? Do you remember? Probably about a half hour after that, after I got home at 1-ish. So 1:30-ish, fair to say? That's my best guess.
Shut the fuck up. So you're saying that you fell asleep at 1:30-ish because it's your best guess, but yet you didn't get a call until 1:49 to be picked up at the Corner Club, and you didn't get dropped off until 1:55-ish a.m. So what in the Who Village are you fucking talking about, sir?
What, anything kind of talking through the rest of your evening there? You guys just
Now, this is Jack Decor's interview.
Hang out, or?
Yeah, we hung out there, and then I actually did run into Kaylee at the Corner Club. Said hi to her, talked to her for probably a minute or so. And then eventually, I don't know if she left.
Yes, make it make some sense, Mr. Decor, please.
Or after I left, I came back home, pretty much just went to bed, and then I woke up, and I saw a bunch of commotion down the street, and I walked out there just to see what was going on, and I kind of heard some things. But
Okay, so I don't have any patience or tolerance for jackasses who lie. So you woke up and you heard some things.
And I don't like that, the way he says that either. I never have. I woke up, saw there was a bunch of commotion, and I got up and I heard some things. But what do you mean you heard? And why? Here's my question again. Why did this detective not say, well, like what? What did you hear? What type of things? Who did you hear them from? Any of those questions. I'm sure one will agree with that as a police officer. I'm just saying, welcome, Amanda. Good to see you as well. Why are there not one? It's okay, Kim. No worries. Why is there not one follow-up question? Not one.
Well, hold on. You fucking mind fucked me here. So you went to sleep half an hour after getting home, and then later you woke up because you heard commotion down the street. You went outside to see what it was about, and you heard some things. Okay, so this is a completely, totally different instance than what we see in this photograph. This fucker is not talking about 11:30 when he so-called woke up the next day. Z, why would you say that? Because at 11:30 a.m. on 11/13, there was no police there yet. I'm sorry, but there's no fucking way he stayed asleep for 10 hours straight. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. There's no fucking way. So please, sir, tell us what you heard when you woke up. Did you hear things like screams? Did you hear things such as a few gunshots, perhaps? Or how about your fucking dog barking? Because he sure was barking his fucking ass off.
If it was him.
Okay, and then what time did you actually wake up?
But he didn't hear his phone ringing. He didn't remember a 17-minute FaceTime conversation. None of that happened. I mean, the more I think about this guy and talk about this guy and look into this guy, the more issues I have and questions I have with him. Honestly. And then to hear all, when we got those documents where they stated that Jack DeCour was suspect number 1 in the beginning, that makes it worse. I'm just being honest.
Like 11:30.
11:30? That's all?
And me, yeah.
Okay. So you said you woke up 11:30 and saw a commotion. What can you kind of describe that to me?
My roommate's window in his bedroom can just see like down the street.
But again, Z's right. There was no commotion at 11:30. There was nothing going on at 11:30 outside. That's a lie. I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Like mentioned it, and I got up and looked, and I saw it was up by Kaylee's house, and so I walked out there.
Was it like people or cop cars or?
Yeah, I mean, there's like 3 cop cars and.
Nope. No.
Some EMTs and stuff.
Okay. And so that was about 11:30.
None of that was there yet. None of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what time you said you went back and checked your phone? Do you kind of remember what?
Welcome, Mackenzie.
You said I had missed calls from Kaylee. Do you remember what time those came in by chance?
Yeah, they were like between 2:40 and 3. I think the last one was like 2:57.
Yes. I agree, SRB.
One of them was also FaceTime.
Let's all sit and think about what else happened between those timestamps, between 2:40 and 3 o'clock in the morning. The screams, the abuse, the torture, the harassment. Get the fuck out of here, man, with that Zaxby sauce.
How many of them were there, do you think?
I think there was 6 from Kaylee and 3 from Maddie. And I don't, like, Maddie, I've known her forever, but she wouldn't just call me. Unless.
I've known Maddie forever, but she just wouldn't call me unless she needed me, unless I was, supposed to be the hero and save everybody, but I couldn't because I'm not a fucking hero. It was just weird that she would call me, of all people. There was even a FaceTime. That makes it real, right? FaceTime? Yeah? Huh?
They needed something, so that was weird to me.
Okay. You said the last one was like 0247, you said something like that?
57. 257.
No text messages? from either one?
Actually, I don't know how she got my little vape, but she texted me at like 2:45 and she said, "Hey, I have your vape. You can come get it from my house." Okay. I didn't see that till the morning.
And that was Kaylee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how she got my vape. Like, we was just so drunk at the corner club, you know, like that's just what we did in Idaho, man. We just drank and we had our vapes come up missing, man. And then we got text messages about, hey, you can come get the vape, dude. If you want the vape, just come get the vape, you know?
Okay. So I know you said you were sleeping, obviously, most of the night, but at any point, did anybody mention hearing, seeing anything out of the ordinary?
No, not that I heard.
Nothing, huh? Okay. Did you hear or see anything out of the ordinary?
No, not until the morning.
Yeah, not until you saw the cop cars and stuff. Okay. Have you noticed anybody around, like in your group of friends?
Don't you remember
even
this
just in
guy
the
doesn't
neighborhood
remember
the other night?
shit?
Very, very good point, Fizzy. Very good point. Again, guys, the link's pinned at the top of chat if anybody wants to join me to discuss any of this stuff as we're looking at it.
Shit. Kind of, or gal is kind of off looking. Anybody stick out?
The channel's name is ZTH Tutor Rescue. It's a newer channel. He's been following some of his stuff, and SRB brought this in here for us to check out.
Not like that to you in the last few months school started?
One day there's this like old minivan that was just like kind of backing up and like up our street and back down. And it just looked weird. I took a picture of it on my phone.
Okay.
Pay attention to the color choice he made up on the fly. It's fucking hilarious.
Just I never thought of anything of it, and that was probably a month or two ago.
So it was just backing down the street?
I mean, I live on like that dead end, so you like pulled up and then like backed down and then was just sitting there forever. I might just be stereotyping, but
No, you're good. It's the kind of stuff we need to know for sure. What color was it? Do you remember?
2,
I think it was
3,
like
4,
a
5.
dark gold,
but
it was like peeling paint and stuff.
Dark gold. I've never heard that color talked about before, but okay.
Do you have any idea who would do something like this?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But Kaylee has called me and stuff, like if she's walking home and she thinks someone like is watching her or follow her, she'll just call me and just to have someone on the phone.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my theory of what the missed calls are from, but I still don't know what happened at all.
How often?
That was kind of my theory as to why the missed calls, that, you know, I still don't know what happened at all. Like, no clue.
Did you do that?
I mean, a couple times a year. It's just like
not
she
super
was
common.
feeling sketched out. Yeah.
I want to show you something too, guys. They just showed this, but look. Okay. You see the distance between these houses? Between here and back over that way? I mean, the courthouse is over here. If you can see my cursor up here. Right around through there. Take minutes to get there, just so you know. And away.
Know what happened at all. Like, no clue.
Did you do that?
I mean, a couple times a year. It's just like
not
she
super
was
common.
feeling sketched out. Yeah.
Did she ever mention that she thought someone specifically was following her, or was it more like I just getting creeped out?
Yeah, just getting creeped out.
I always feel like someone is lying to me.
I was going to mention, I'm sure this is something that they could tell you too, but there's a lot of like people just coming in and out of their house all the time. Just 'cause, like, you know, they're well-liked people, and I think more people need.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys. I'm sorry, but I said this when he said this before, but this statement here, the way he says this, listen to this again.
Okay. Like, they're well-liked people. I was gonna mention, I'm sure this is something that they could tell you too, but there's a lot of like people just coming in and out of their house all the time. Just because, like, they're well-liked people, and I think more people need.
Oh yeah. Bring it home. Bring it on home now, Jack. Bring it on home.
But yeah, no specific conflicts or anything like that.
If you keep coming back and you want some more, you should probably subscribe to the...
I mean, I live on like that dead.
Something like this.
I have no idea. Just to have someone on the phone.
Yeah.
That was kind of my theory at all. Like, no.
Like,
Not
she was
super common.
feeling sketched out of it.
Did you ever mention that she thought someone specifically was following her, or was it more like I just get creeped out?
Yeah, just getting creeped out.
I always feel like someone is lying to me.
I was gonna mention, I'm sure this is something that they could tell you too, but there's a lot of like people just coming in and out of their house all the time. Just because, like, they're well-liked people, and I think more people need.
Oh yeah. Bring it home. Bring it on home now, Jack. Bring it on home.
But yeah, no specific conflicts or anything like that.
So that statement to me, I was going to mention this, because it's just, I think it's important. But there was a lot of people going in and out of their house. Of course, we know there was, guys. We know they were well-liked people. They were popular, so on and so forth. But is that deflection? Are you sending, like, people's thoughts somewhere else away from you? Is that why you're saying it? Or are you really saying it just because? Just saying, you guys. Just saying. So, thank you, Meg. Drop 10 memberships here in the sauce, guys. That gives us 12 new meatballs jumping in the sauce. Looks like Christine Van Driest received one. I am 1203. Jessica Dahlgreen, Shay Watson, Ms. Mandy Maria, Yards 82, Scottish woman. Wait a minute. Angie B, KDP, Ms. Karmic Retribution herself. That's it. Got new members here, guys. New meatballs jumping in the sauce with us. Thank you, Meg. I love you. I appreciate you. I don't know, Lucy. Thank you so much. Very, very sweet of you, Meg. Thank you so very much. So very much. Dear an angel, dear. So, there's that. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Did you drop 10 more? Holy shit, you did. Damn, Miss Meg. Good Lord. Hold on. Let me see where these ones are now. Looks like Meg dropped 10 more. Amazing. Laura 41. Laura 5858. Ajar 4820. Cantina Renee. Kels 11. Mamir Extraordinaire. Stacy Dean. Oh Lord, I can't see for shit, you guys. I'm sorry. Stacy Dean. Let's see here. Cryptex. Clay Jones, Slaw, and Molina. I'll receive memberships again. So very amazing, Miss Meg. 22 new meatballs jumping in the sauce with us today. Congrats, guys. Welcome to the family. And Meg, thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And yes, welcome to all the new meatballs. Great to have you guys in the sauce with us, helping us dump and spill. Miss Tandy, SRB, guys, we're going to need new pots to fill up here because we're filling up quick. Thank you so very much. Welcome, Jen. Good to see you. Miss Angie, welcome to the sauce. Angie said that she thinks he was saying it as deflection, especially the way he said it. I was going to mention it. And can you ask them all as well, like, what the hey? Agreed, Miss Angie. Damn, Moto Man, you guys are on a roll today. Holy shnikes. Moto Man just dropped 10. Callie Chips, the Daily Twin Flame, Catherine McConnell, Birdie June, Zep 332, Shell Herbs, I'm sorry. Where'd it go? Reptile Wildfire. At 3 GG Casper Awe. Jen 7S. Crystal Burgett, sorry. All gifted new memberships, guys. 32 new meatballs in 10 seconds. That's amazing. Thanks, Max. Appreciate you, bro. All right, Moto Man. Why did I call you Max? Thank you, Moto Man. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Meg. You guys are amazing, very generous, and very awesome. And we appreciate you guys both so very much for that. 32 new members, guys. That's awesome. What's up, Tiggy? Good to see ya. And just for that, I got to give you a little something here. All right. Thank you. You guys rock and roll. I appreciate you so very much. Yes, very kind of you both. Thank you, guys. Please, just like Outcast says, thank them both for their generosity, please, and thank you. Very much appreciated. More than you know. You'll get one, Yvonne. You'll get one. Just make sure you guys down at the bottom of the screen down here, there's a little $sign, and it says you go into gifting, and you have to make sure you can receive gifts. And if you do, then you'll be able to receive those memberships when they do drop like that. And thank you so much again, you guys. Amazing peeps here. Amazing. So let me do this here real quick. I wanted to do this as well. I'm going to drop a poll real quick, SRB, just for you. I'd love to see your answers to this. One minute, guys. I can't spell to save my life today. And please vote on these, guys. Please vote on these. I really want to know. Okay, so the question is Jack Decor involved? Hold on, I gotta go flush my phone down the toilet. Okay. Is Jack Decor involved? And the answers are yes, he helped commit the murders. No, he has no involvement. Or yes, or I'm sorry, he knows a lot more than he claims, but did not hands-on help commit the murders. There we go. And hold on, let me make sure I can do this now. That's it there. What is going on with this? No, I don't need that now. 1 minute here. Welcome, Tiggy. New member. 33 new members. Welcome to the source. All right, guys, let's get this out of the way here. There we go. What's going on here? Why is this doing this? What? Hold on. It's doing this weird shit with me again like it did last night. Hold on a second. Oh, I have too many words. That's why. Okay, so I had to change the last answer. Again, the answers are yes, he helped commit the murders. No. Or number 2 is no, he has no involvement. Number 3 is he knows more info but didn't help. That's all it'll allow me to add. So it's off and running, guys. There you go. Did they test Jack D's blood against male B or D? Well, did they test B or D? They didn't even test B or D that we know of, Hemi, so I don't think so. Or did they do? Or am I misunderstanding what you're saying? Sluther said that Jack D was excluded, so that from the reports and stuff that we went through. Clifton says, I just don't believe a group of kids could keep this a secret someone would break. You know what? I thought the same thing, Clifton, but if your life has been threatened, if it's do or die, you know, you either keep your mouth shut or this could happen to you. I then at that point could see that, yeah, they probably could. But that's a good point, though, Clifton. It is. Shade Lady, welcome. I'm shocked that they didn't separate everyone there to collect the what happened stories as a quad murder. Everyone has said, no, agreed, Shay. That's something we've been saying from day one. It's crazy. Stephen Fillmore says exactly. Pop went over that. Yes. We need to look into JD's background. I think a lot of people are. When they found out he was the initial suspect, I think a lot of people started looking into him. I think you're right, Sluther. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. They didn't fingerprint Jack Decor till May of this past year, though, so that's something else. I won't give up my thread on Jonah Chapin. Are we pulling threads again, buddy? Hey, Cat. Threatened loss of degree from university and frat. Sorority secret keeping, in my opinion. Good point, Claire. Very good point. Very good point. Very good point. But didn't he have unknown male D in his room? They found some blood at Jack Decor's place. I don't really truly understand. That's why I would love when Annie's here. I don't really understand how it all worked out with the Decor found in his place. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. Holy shnikes. Thank you very much for that, bro. Very, very generous. Emoto Man says, I don't believe he was knowingly involved, but someone tried to make him a patsy by trying to lure him. See, that was a thought that I had too, bro. That was definitely a thought that I had at one point. I'll explain that here in a second. Tried to lure him there. That would have made a perfect scapegoat. And thank you so much for the super chat, brother. It's number 3 on our goal. Amazing. Great statement, though. Truly and honestly. I thought that until on DA's channel we got talking about Gideon being on Dylan's arm and what that possibly means. Secret club and alliances. I got thoughts about that too. And hold on, you guys. Just look at all the stuff young adults watch. Pretty Little Liars, Vampire Diaries. They all keep stuff from it. Yeah. Oh, I know. That's the way. That's the way things are now. Redacted's in the house. Good to see you, Redacted. I didn't say hi already. Crazy skills with balancing, and he is an athlete. He is an athlete. He's a tough, like, strong dude. He's not very big, but he's strong, from my understanding. But again, he didn't even have to have his hands on this if he knew about it, is what I'm saying. Why is there no mention or about Adam and getting interviewed or taught? I don't even know. That's a great question, Richie. I agree with that, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so very much. God bless. Very much appreciated. I love you, Meg. You're so cute. That's hilarious. Should I spend more of Lucy's allowance? So awesome. Thank you guys again. Super chats, the memberships, anybody that donates to our Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Never expected any of it, but it is so very much appreciated, you guys. Truly, truly it is. It helps keep us going. So thank you so very much for all of that. That's my big question. Where is David Loach's interview? Where is David Loach and David Barraqua's like real deal interviews? Truly, a real interview with them. I'd love to hear that. Someone mentioned Dylan posted something about Jennifer's body, which has human sacrifice. Yeah, I remember that too. Welcome, ATX. Good to see you. I do remember that. They don't, as far as I know. They don't, as far as I know, boss. Again, thank you, Meg. There again, ours are Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Anybody that chooses to support us that way, we do appreciate you very much, guys. That comes directly to me without percentages taken out, and that is what we pay the bills with that stuff there. So thank you again, Meg, for that, and anybody that chooses that. You guys are awesome. I think a lot of these kids are group brainwashed, which sounds crazy until you do research and see their desensitization. There is no explanation for that behavior unless you're conditioned and exposed. It's a good statement inside your bones, and I kind of agree with you in that aspect. Loach interviewed in kilt in Scotland. Yeah. Not that I've ever seen, Jesse, unless I went over it and didn't see it. Mikey says, surprise, Ann. Why did they disappear? I'm telling you to look who was removed from this circle. Good point, buddy. Good point. Well, not really, Stephen. I don't consider them really interviews because there was really no follow-up questions or anything. Just saying. All right. So let me pull this. Looks like the goal or the good Lord, the poll is ready to be pulled. 6-7. Sleuther. Let's see. So, is Jack Decor involved? He knows more info, but didn't help. 61% said. Yes, he helped commit the murders. 27% said. And no, he has no involvement. 12% of you guys. Awesome. So I think everybody is in the same, mostly in the same boat where he knows a lot more info, but he didn't have a hands-on, you know, like he didn't help hands-on. And I think it was, if he was involved, you guys, it does make sense. And that was stated in the very beginning by the mayor of the damn town. This was a crime of passion. Then we hear that Jack Decor's having issues with him and Kaylee breaking up. Kaylee's kind of bouncing around a little bit. And we listened to some audio the other day, you guys, that was interesting to me because it relates to, if it's true, okay, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, you know, we don't know for 100% at this point. But if it was something that was true, what's stated in there is relating to, like, somebody being upset about somebody cheating on them, so on and so forth. So, and we heard that Kaylee was kind of making her rounds, dating a lot of different guys, so on and so forth. You got to wonder, was she doing that before they broke up? Is that what provoked her breaking up with him? Blah, 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 things like that. These are all questions that I ask myself now. So there's that. I was saying, or I was asking, I stay far, far, far from Greek road shit. Yeah, I don't blame you on that one. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Hottie. God bless. Very generous of you. Very much appreciated. Again, to any of you guys that support us in this form, very much appreciated. KG's genders are not wise. He said that right. Whatever happened to the DoorDash driver they beat it? Nothing else that I've heard of. He's doing all right from now. I understand now. Thank you so very much again. Hottie, so very generous of you. God bless. Very much appreciated. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Wellington. Were Maddie and Kaylee alive? Free to live 250 time of calls? That's a good question. Very good question. You guys ask amazing questions. You do. Really makes you think about things, to be honest with you. Thank you so much again, Wellington. Very, very generous, guys. That makes number 4 on our goal. Very cool. You guys are amazing. Let me see something here. You know what I'm doing, guys. Lost my train of thought there for a minute. Oh, hold on. Hemi, it says devices not connected. No, there's no way. I don't think you did either. You know, if Jack was there, there we go. If Jack was there, let me put it this way, okay? If Jack was there, he was standing there, but no, not touching, not doing anything with his hands. He didn't get involved in it. But if he was there, I just think he stood by and watched. That's, again, an opinion I have. Or he wasn't there at all, and somebody did something for him, possibly. That was another theory that was being thrown around out there because he didn't want any attachment. Now, there's also a theory that I looked at a long time back that the messages and the calls from Kaylee and Maddie's phone could have been somebody trying to set Jack Decor up to get him over there as a patsy for this initially. That's an interesting thought process as well, guys, because there were so many calls made. You think, okay, that they're trying to find somebody to put this on. Jack Decor is the perfect person to put this on, if you think about it, because he's an ex-boyfriend, jealous, has issues with the situation, blah, blah, blah. So if you bring him, have him show up at the scene and get his hands on, fingerprints on things, or just there, there's your blame. That's the easy way to blame him right there. You know what I mean? Or that's another one. Thank you, Sluther. You're in my head now. Somebody said that to me a while back, that it could have been that he was there and he called himself to make it look like she was trying to reach out to him and that he was home. So it proved that he wasn't there. That's an interesting theory, Sluther. Somebody else said that to me before, and I was like, wow. Very interesting. I'm not 100% sure that, none of that stuff, do I believe it happened? I don't know. But these theories are interesting. I'll put it that way. Yeah, you're inside my head in that sense, Luther. That was awesome. What's up, Hemi? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Dago? You doing all right today?
You see it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hanging out with you guys. That makes my day every day. I agree with that one too, Sluther.
I know we talked about the Loach angle about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's how convenient that when all this happened, he left town. And nobody never
do we have
him or asked him any questions or anything.
We have absolute proof that David Loach left town, or when he did, where he went, what he did, or why, any of that. I can't find anything, but I've heard the same thing. Thank you, Michelle F. It says, Barry says in Prime Video that Xana said you never can't come over. When did she say that? Did he drive them home? Good question. Good point. Thank you for that, Michelle. I don't remember that, but that's a good point and a good question. Voluntary is the answer. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Lisa, welcome to you. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I don't know. That is interesting. If he did leave town, it is an interesting theory. And an interesting thought too, Hemi.
Yeah, because didn't his buddy, we looked him up one time, didn't we? His little buddy that he was into all that stuff too. He had a little sick mind on him.
Oh, you mean David Barracoa?
Yeah.
Well, they were thrown out and under the bus on that platform together. Shit, I can't think of what the hell it's called right now for some reason. Moto again, bro. That doesn't make sense for Jack to leave Dylan or Bethany alone and attack Xana and Ethan. If it would have been Jack, it likely would have been just Kaylee and Maddie, maybe not even Maddie. Well, here's my thought, Moto. Thank you for that, bro. If it was Jack or anybody for Jack, the only way I would think that Xana, the reason why I would think Xana and Ethan got attacked out at all is maybe they came into a situation or they heard something, okay, and Ethan maybe tried to defend the situation, and that's why. And then, of course, if Ethan's going round around with somebody, I can see Xana jumping in the middle of that trying to help her boyfriend or protect him. You know what I'm saying? Because Xana just comes off that way to me. What's up, Frankie? Good to see you.
The thing about Loach is, and what, because they're always fighting. Him and Ethan is always fighting about something. So
that's what we're told.
Something happened before they left Simcoe that night. And I have no doubt because of the past of these fights that Ethan keeps getting with Loach. And Loach kind of comes off a little bit as a bully.
Well, a lot of it,
too.
yeah. Yeah, he's a big mouth bully.
I'm just, it's kind of like Jack D's perspective. Yeah, you can say it's crime of passion because him and Kaylee's always had this relationship. But do we know how open of a relationship or what was that dynamic like between him and Kaylee?
Well, 5 years. I don't believe it was an open relationship for sure. I don't know.
I mean, was they always fighting? Was it always, they was okay together? It was happy together, but they always just seemed like, for some reason, they just break it up all the time. How was that interaction was like?
I mean, that's a good question, but we really don't know. If you listen to the Gonçalves, they make them sound like the power couple of the year, of the decade. Angie, yes, that's where I was getting going. You're in my head too. I was getting ready to head there next, but we don't know. That's the thing. Everybody makes it sound like they were just the greatest couple ever, so on and so forth. So that's a good question, though. We don't know what their relationship was like.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. It's I get it. on one hand, but I really don't get it on the other because Murphy. So if they was on the outs, I'm just throwing it out there, just thinking out loud. If they was on the outs and they didn't get along, I'll go with that. If they did not get along, if they got to a point where Kaylee and Jack D just hated each other, would you share a dog with somebody you hate?
Well,
or you don't like an ex-girlfriend who's
let me
cheated on you.
Let me give you this theory real quick. Have you ever heard of couples being together, married or engaged or just really close, having a baby to save their relationship?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I'm not saying that's what that was, guys. If there was problems there, you know, they could have got the dog together, maybe to work, work on their relationship together. I've seen things like that happen. So,
I've just never saw that dynamic with an animal. But
no, I agree with you. I haven't either. It's just a thought. Now Angie threw something up here a few minutes ago. You guys, I've been stuck on this since the other day. I can't get it out of my head, and obviously Angie's in there too now because she made the statement. But this here, Ethan was friends with Hudson, and I figured that much out. Oh, 100%. Here's the problem too with that is that Hudson Lindau died. They said he drowned after falling and hit his head, right? But they sealed everything. You can't look at any of his documents, anything for whatever is weird. That kind of bothers me, and I can't get that out of my head. Now, we were talking about that. I was talking about that with DA over there one night a little bit, and he said, "Yeah, you know, also that you know that the word is that Jack DeCore was the one that was feeding him the alcohol, kind of responsible for getting Hudson that drunk." Well, then the wheels start turning in my little brain again, and you know, I'm thinking, could that be why Kaylee broke up with Jack? Because she heard that had happened. And again, Kaylee, Maddie, and Ethan were there. Maybe they saw this happen. Ethan knew things, according to this, okay? And I just had to start wondering that whole story that, Maddie, what'd you say to Adam? Blah, 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 blah. We knew this, we knew that, blah, blah, blah. It makes me start wondering if it's plausible or possible that is what this is about to some extent. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Now, and
that's what I'm talking about, one, and none of that wasn't even looked at because this is a pattern between Ethan and Loach, and I can see Xana just trying to defend Ethan because she's seen it time and time again. They know, and it's just odd. For one, we spoke about the behaviors and the body language. We all agree. Everybody in that whole area is odd. Okay. I did not see the reaction coming from, especially a triplet of Ethan's passing. I thought that was weird. But yeah, and it's like the Loach thing has just got swept underneath the rug, and nobody's talking about the Loach thing. And what is it now? What's he into now, Dago? What is Loach doing now?
What is he? What
is Loach in politics or something like that?
No, you were thinking about David Barracoa, who got fired from his job because he made a comment about the Charlie Kirk chick. Hey, Creamy. He was working for the university and got fired because he made a negative comment about what happened with Charlie Kirk. Now, back up though. Like one said about that fight happening that night, not being here to say that's true. What he said, Kara Northington said that the fight happened. Jeff Kernodle said the fight happened, as well as Jasmine, Xana's sister. They all said that this fight happened, okay, that night. And that Jeff even said it in the sentencing hearing, okay? All of that in his speech. Okay, so there's that as well. And here's the with all that being said about that damn fight, nobody in all the interviews we've seen, every time they ask, did anything weird happen that night? Did anything strange go down that night? Anything bad happen that night? All these questions are asked. Not one damn person mentions that fucking fight.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Okay. Why is that hushed? Yeah, hello, Loach is they call it, that's why his nickname's Dirty South, because he lives down in Georgia, I believe.
I'm gonna refer back to what Ann said back. She told Judge from the very beginning. It's one of those cases where don't look over here because that's too obvious. We need to focus this over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I do. I understand completely.
Over 3 years now, we have discussed in great lengths about Jack DeCour, Showalter, all these other players, but we're not talking about that. Loach is just kind of he's there, but we're not going to talk about it, and that's why I was asking you, what is Loach doing now? What's he up to? Do you know?
Nope, I can't find much on him at all, and there's no interview for him either, which is weird to me. He made a statement on 4chan. I think it was him. We don't have any way to prove it, but there again, you know, we don't know. Nothing that I've heard from him. Sleuther says, "What if two victims are one scenario and the other two are something else?" And I agree, that could be. It could be two different reasons, Sleuther. Just so happened to happen that way. Again, I agree with you on that one. The DoorDash, where'd it go? The DoorDash was $23 in total. Allegedly, she ordered a taco and fries. Hard to add up to 23. I agree with that one, ATX. I think there was more than one person.
I'm not trying to say Loach is doing it. I'm just kind of thinking, if you was planning on, okay, you're going to be moving pretty soon. You're fixing to graduate. You got this grudge against this guy. You're always fighting him. You're going to end it. Before you leave town that night, before you leave town, you're just going to end it. Because you already know you're going to be out of town. And nobody won't know a damn thing.
Gotcha. The way that this whole thing was explained to me, Kara said that she was told that Jasmine got a message from somebody that she knew over there that Ethan and Xana were fighting with Loach. Okay? David Loach. Welcome, Amy. And she called or messaged Xana to see if she was okay. Then her and Jeff, her dad, were out, Xana's dad. Then Jeff called her and said, "What's going on? Is everything all right? Do I need to come over there?" Xana said, "No, Dad, we're good. We're eating pizza, watching movies." And it was 12 or 12:30. Jasmine said, "No, Dad, you've been drinking too much. You're not going anywhere anyway." Whether that was true or not, that's what was stated. And Jeff said in his impact statement that if he had went over there that night, he may have been able to stop this because he was supposed to because of that situation. So there's that. Just saying.
Well, you also know too, Dago, probably from your own personal experience, you want to tell your parents what they need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's not what they should know, it's what they need to know.
Right.
They don't need to worry about some things.
Right. And yeah, that's always been my thought. One of my thoughts as well is that Ethan and Xana were attacked first, and they were the actual target. And Kaylee and Maddie came into the situation, and they were attacked at that point. That's again another theory that I've had too with that situation. So it could be either way.
Yeah,
something totally different though.
It's kind of like Bethany. I keep going back to her because she's the point of reference for me. When she left that sorority house at 12:51, headed back home, she said Ethan and Xana was still there, sitting on the couch. But
right,
we don't know after that what their timeline was, because I can
We never
see
have.
just throwing this out there again. If Ethan and Los got into it again at the sorority house, and then a fight broke out or something, or something got started, they followed them back to 1122, whatever time that was, because we don't really know.
Right.
And then it just escalated right there.
It very well could have. You're absolutely right. Anything is possible. I do agree with that. The frat girl interview said that she saw Ethan and Maddie at between 1:30 and 1:45. Right. That is true.
And one of the videos that I seen of, Linda Lane, where they was breaking down the audio, it sounded just like somebody said, "Oh my God, it's Semakai." I remember hearing that.
Where did you see that? I've never heard that. Where at?
It's Outkast had a video about it of Linda Lane, and it sounded just like somebody said, "Oh my God, it's Semakai."
Okay. Why would they say that though? That doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah. Kind of sounded like a fight that was on the outside.
I mean, I think if they were going to say something like that, they would call the people by their names, not by their fraternity, though. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know too much about the college life, Dago. I mean, I understand they got rules, I mean, you still got 2 roommates that was in fraternity, and you got 3 or what was it? 4 of them that was out of fraternity, all of them living in the same house. But why are we not calling 911? We're calling everybody on Snapchat, and we're letting everybody know. So do we have to let the fraternity leader know that there's a murder before we call 911? Is that how we're supposed to do things in college?
Yeah, that's what their rule says. Not that they all follow it, but yeah, that's what they're told to do. It's insane.
Really? Yeah.
It's in their rules. It's nuts. I read that 3 years ago. I still can't believe that. But just so there's no confusion, it was stated initially that Adam was working as a bartender that night. That's not true. Come to find out that Adam was, I believe, working the door that night. He wasn't actually the bartender. Kind of like a bouncer or something like that. That's how I understand it at this point now.
I mean, if somebody knows that video I'm referring to, about somebody sounded like somebody yelling, "Oh my God, it's Semakai." It was on the Linda Lane footage. I think Outkast had it.
I'll have to go listen and see if I can find it to see what I hear or what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen to the thing that Bubbly put out, and I can hear Pete's name. See, by the way, Pete is somebody that Pete was Ethan's actual best friend, and his name has been brought up a whole lot lately, whether it be via tarot card readings or mediums or whatever, but his name has been brought out a lot more than it was. So I don't know what to think about Pete. My understanding is that he was Ethan's actual best friend. They were very close, and now that stuff is starting to pop through. So I don't know. I don't know what to say on that stuff, you guys. Is there someone named Kyle? I don't know of anybody named Kyle. Does anybody in here know of anybody within their friend circle or anybody that's around that by the name of Kyle? That's an interesting name I've never heard before.
And keep in mind, when we talk about these fraternities, we come to find out now that U of I and Moscow PD has a contract. So I'm not sure if it's one officer.
Oh yeah, no, we talked about that over at DA's a couple weeks back. Maybe Kai. You're thinking of Kai, maybe not Kyle, but Kai. Yeah, there is a Kai. They did an interview with him. There was a contract between MPD and Idaho University and the sororities and fraternities that there were 7 officers that were put out with this contract, 1 per fraternity and sorority, and that they were they had they were in charge of the Greek life stuff, and they would have like confidential people inside each sorority, fraternity, so on and so forth, that would report back to them. Therefore, in turn, that's the only thing I know about any kind of a contract that way. MPD worked as like security for the campus. They didn't have campus security. MPD was their campus security too. So yes, that's my email. If anybody needs to reach out to me that way, please feel free. Kai's last name, we just talked about this the other day. I can't remember it right now. Say what? Somebody throw that out there for me. Kyle Frey is in Sigma Chi. He was a hunter. Okay, there you go. I didn't know that one. I just learned that tonight. Thank you.
Then the patrols only go for so long, and then they come to an end. I think right at 3 o'clock. Was it 3 or 4 o'clock they go?
You're talking about the special duty that they did that night? Yeah. Yeah. They ended.
That's interesting.
Kai Davis. That's Kai's last name. Kyle Frey and Kai Davis. Thank you, guys. That'll give you guys the last names for anybody that wanted those. You are welcome. Say what? 3 a.m. is what one saying. Oh, for the end. Yeah, sorry. I should have said 3 o'clock. Yes. Sorry about that. S7N 7S7N 676. I don't know what that means, hon, but Ada is, she said. I don't know how to, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I don't mean to be.
It's I mean, if you think about it, if you know everything that we're saying here, and you base your movements and what you're going to do according to that. So this was planned out all the way through.
I absolutely believe it's 100% premeditated. Whether it's premeditated from the day before or 6 months before, it was still premeditated, in my opinion. Oh, you're talking about the Chapin kid. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Astastic. One was talking, brought him to my attention a while back. Hold on a minute here.
I've never heard of Jonah Chapin.
Yeah, Jonah Chapin. He's the one that looked into the camera at the grub truck that night.
Any relation to Ethan? Or
no, he's not related to the Chapin family. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Is it going to work? Hold on. Oh, okay. Astastic sent this to me. I guess I'll show you guys real quick. One second.
Kaylee in the front and Officer Rosendahl and his wife in the back. Queen Quinn is his poodle. Said showed the Officer Rosendahl some interesting pictures. Remember, Said came from the direction of the victim's home. Here a reference, Said is standing right there. Here on the body cam footage, and the police car is in front of the fire hydrant, right there. All of them are members of the Alpha Kappa Lambda fraternity across the battlefield. They came from a party of... And this is important to understand. Matt M. lived right there. From there you can easily take the shortcut across the backyard of the victim's home where the sliding glass door of the kitchen is located. And then the staircase and the trail down to Taylor Avenue. Right there where the fraternity members were interviewed by Officer Rosendahl and Testall. So he could easily took pictures of the kitchen through the sliding glass door and through this window and showed the officer of some kind of confirmation, maybe.
Well, that was interesting. Thank you, Astastic. Yeah, that guy's real sus to me as well, Jonah Chapin. It doesn't say on there, SRB. I don't think it is. I have no idea who that was. No idea. Wow. Wild, wild, wild.
Well, I've noticed that a lot of people has asked about BK's statements or whatever, but that video that I DM'd you, that was about 5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only statements that was put out of what BK told law enforcement in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
But the thing about it is, Dago, is he lawyered up before he found out what they was trying to talk to him about.
Who did?
BK.
Oh, Brian. Well, I knew he was going to. Anybody with any kind of sense would. But he only did that after they started asking him questions that kind of leaned towards, we like you for this situation. You know what I mean? But again, he should have. He should have. And that's only because of his knowledge in criminal, I'm not criminal, in crime and stuff like his knowledge in the background. Fiji's note to everyone: if you use your phone and walk around, be watchful, as you can easily accidentally block someone or report someone or the page unknowingly, especially when. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, be careful, guys. Clean apartments. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot still to come from this, guys, and a lot going on still that we really don't have any answers to. Okay. And I'm still going to be looking into things. There's so much more that I have questions about. Until I get answers, that's what we're doing. Welcome, Brooke. I think I've seen Brooke. Brooke Pro Truth and Justice. That's right. Love your name. Yeah, I've done it before too. Jessica Phillips, welcome. It's great to see all you guys in here today, to all the new faces and names. And I'm gonna throw something out there, guys, because it's been happening left and right. I'm gonna give you guys that option too. If you guys want me to talk about something specific in this case, mods, throw my email out again, please. Send me an email and say, Dago, I want to talk about this. Dago, what do you think about that? That's what we do. That's where today came from. I do that a lot because I want your guys' thoughts, your worries, your opinions, your feelings to be able to be looked into too. Why are you saying that, Meg? Yes. So, and that's not for tonight, Meg. It's for in general. If you guys want anything specifically about this case discussed, if you want me to go to a certain part of the case to break it down, talk about it, please, every one of you, just send me an email and say, I want you to talk about this, or send me something that you want me to look at specifically, or you want me to review it, so on, all of that. However you want to do it. Oh, answers? Yes, we're going to be here forever. You're right, Meg. Sorry. And yes, Angie, answers. So there's my email right there. Thank you, SRB. Send me an email about what you want to talk about with this case. Send me a clip of something or a video, whatever you want me to do, guys. It's on you. I'm here for you guys. This is why we're doing this. So please, if you will, do that, if you will. Sounds good, Fiji. Thank you, dear. So at that point, you guys, you are so welcome, ATX, and thank you. I think that's going to kill it for today. We're at 3 hours. I'm going to try to keep these shows around 3 hours max, okay? Going forward, unless we're into something deep. I'm going to try to start doing that regularly. I think that's only fair to you guys. Because if I start talking, I can talk for hours, you guys. You know that, hours. But 3 hours is good for me. I think we talked about some interesting stuff today. Again, Please put your thoughts in the comments if you will. I appreciate that very much. I'm looking forward to our next conversation. YouTube won't let me email you. That's very strange, Michelle. That's weird. But thank you again. Thanks, Hemi, for popping up here, brother. I appreciate you. I want to thank my mate. Yes, sir. What's up?
Before you go, I know you're about to wrap up. Custody Queen, they had a recent video about Discovery. I think that's what it's called. Discovery.
I watched it.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. They said that new stuff, that video that Jules released for everybody would be good grounds for appeal.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
All right. Anyway.
But yep. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, thank you, sir. I'll let you go on that.
Yes. You guys have a great night. And again, guys, don't forget tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. You guys got to tune in. I will be live with the Devil's Advocates, 1-1, Miss Robin, of course, Mr. Lee himself, and JJ from the State of the Deep. Looking forward to that. We always have amazing conversations, so please tune in for that. I'll have the live set up before the show, of course. That way you guys can tune in. Thank you so very much to my amazing crew and team, the Blue Crew. I love you guys more than you know. And think about this, guys. Think about this. We have to keep asking the hard questions. We're not getting any good answers. That's why we're asking the hard questions. So please don't let it go. Just don't let it go. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves and love each other. That's so very important. And don't change nothing. You know why? Because you guys are the beautiful people. Nothing but love, folks. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
The coffee's cold, the final stain. We laid the map out in the pouring rain. No hidden corners left to creep. The dark truth woke while the city was asleep. The evidence lines up straight and true. A perfect picture of what they chose to do. The quiet street erupts in flashing light. A reckoning delivered in the night. SWAT serves the warrant, loud and clear. The sound of justice, the only thing we hear. Cafe's empty, closed for the night. We put the darkness back into the light. We'll wipe the counter, set the empty chair, and wait right here for the next secret laid bare. Until the